Today's something very important that we all eat called peanut butter. And today we're going to talk about something really important about how peanut butter could be causing problems in your body. Notifications are going out as we are streaming live worldwide via YouTube. And we're going to talk about what happens when you eat too much peanut butter. Hello, Raylene. Hello, Miss Linder. So we're going to fill the chat rooms up, but a great topic that many of us are going to find this quite amazing. And what I'm going to do with you is I'm going to teach you something that's going to make miracles in your body. You're going to say, what? And you're going to understand that once you understand the concept between peanut butter or any similar food that we're going to go into, and I want to jump the gun here, that you're going to understand the reason why peanut butter, if not properly eaten, can cause lots of inflammation. Peanut butter is an inflammatory food. A lot of people who have chronic neck problems, spinal problems, arthritic problems, rheumatoid problems, immune problems, or any kind of inflammatory problem, it can be coming because of improper diet. So let's go into it right now. I'm sure you guys are excited to learn this because I love this particular topic. It's a very simple topic, and it's going to give you a really good understanding about the basis of peanut butter. Now, I'm going to move through this quick, and I will come back to some specific slides and pictures, and I will present that to you after I discuss a little bit about the peanut butter part of it. But we know that peanuts are very healthy. They have lots of protein. They have fiber. They're a great snack. The issue here, the first thing I want to mention to everyone out there is they are omega-6 fatty acids. Now, we're going to just remember omega-6 fatty acids. Too many of these omega-6 fatty acids we get in our diet, which is inflammatory. So let's just remember that omega-6 fatty acids for peanut butter. Now, I'm going to come back to the reason why we develop inflammation. And let me just tell you briefly now, and I'll actually hit it harder later. It's because we have an imbalance of our omega-6s compared to our omega-3s. And I mean a serious imbalance. And I'm going to explain this to you, and I'm going to teach you something on how you can eat peanut butter and stay healthy and get rid of pain. Because I know as a fact that many of your conditions right now are related to diet. Diet meaning inflammatory. We realize that the majority of our diet is entailed or composed of omega-6 fatty acids. And I'll show you what these omega-6s are that you are eating that you may not realize it. I'll go over that with you. So understand, I don't want to knock omega-6s because omega-6s are molecules within our body that makes important healing occur. It affects our brain function, our growth and development, our skin, our hair, our bone strength, our metabolic balance, our reproductive organs. And understand, we are never deficient in omega-6. We are never deficient, although we are deficient in omega-3. And I'll go over that in a second. So we realize that the omega-6s are very, very high in our diet. It's typically 14, 15, 25 times higher than what it should be in comparison to omega-3. And understand that a diet correlated with increased heart disease, cancer, diabetes, rheumatoid, autoimmune has an effect on inflammation. Everything in our body has a direct effect on inflammation. Every disease known to man, there's always inflammation. Chronic inflammation, low omega-3s, high omega-6s. They've done studies, they've seen thousands of people attributed to many different forms of diseases, arthritis, cancer, because of high omega-6s. And so what we're going to learn here, we're going to learn that the closer the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3, the healthier you're going to be, and your inflammation is going to start to subside, and you're going to start to feel better. I will guarantee you will see changes if you get rid of inflammation. Now, I want you to give you a little background about peanut butter. It serves a very zesty amount of fat, approximately 100 grams serving of peanuts, 560 calories, 49 grams of fat, 16 grams coming from omega-6. And peanuts contain basically that amount of omega-3. Now, peanuts also contain high amounts of protein, which we know is healthy for you. And there are great things, and it does make a great snack. So if you're going to ask me about peanut butter, I would definitely recommend organic. Why? There are many reasons why. Because you want to make sure that you don't have pesticides and contamination and mold, because a lot of peanuts are grown on the ground, and when it's organic, it's not grown on the ground. There are other ways that it is stored, and I'm not going to go into depth of that, but organic peanut butter is healthier. There's no question. So I want you to understand, there's a study here from the Harvard Medical School, and they talk about the high proportion of fat in peanuts, and it does help heart disease. We know that because it's monounsaturated fatty acids, and monounsaturated fatty acids lowers cholesterol, helps heart disease, and they are good fats. So there are good things about peanuts, and I don't want to knock them, but I'm going to show you something very simple that's going to make this whole program worth it, that you're going to understand if you just make a little change. And that's my mission today. I think you're really going to have some great benefits from listening today. So I'm not going to go into the studies because I don't want to waste the calories, but women should consume about 1,600 to 2,400 calories a day, while men should need about 2,000 to 3,000 calories a day. And this means that a serving of peanut butter consists of about 10% of your daily recommended intake. And it's easy to consume, a couple spoonfuls, and you're on your way. We know it gives you great energy. So let's just briefly go into a couple of things. Let's talk about the omega-6s. And let's get rid of this. And look at these omega-6s. These are the common things that you eat every day or cook with. You look at your palm kernel oil that's mixed with your foods. You look at your sunflower, your olive oil, your avocado oil, your flaxseed oil, your almond oil, your peanut oil. In other words, if you're cooking, you're using oils. And these oils consume a very high amount of omega-6 and very little bit of omega-3. So we are obviously taking in tremendous amounts of omega-6 in our lifetime. Tremendous amounts. And the ratio is from here to here, we're not even close. Ideally, it would be nice to get 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 or even 5 to 1, but people are 25 to 1, 30 to 1, 40 to 1, 50 to 1 ratio. They have so much omega-6 in their body compared to the amount of omega-3. So you're going to be able to come back to this, this particular chart, as this will be posted on my channel. Let's go ahead and look at the omega-3s. Common foods. You have the flax seeds, the navy beans, the walnuts, cold-pressed olive oil that has omega-3, more omega-3 in there, leafy green vegetables, salmon, pecans. Now, one of my favorite, and I did make a separate slide for this, if you really, really want to stay healthy, one of my favorite right here, probably the best omega-3 is the chia seed. And there are chia puddings that I'm going to start to make. I just had one the other day. And think about this, it's 5 times more calcium than milk. I mean, 5 times more calcium than milk. Can you imagine? That's a lot of calcium. And we're talking about osteoporosis and a lot of our programs, and we see it worldwide. There are 7 times more vitamin C, 3 times more spinach, more iron than spinach, twice the potassium content of a banana. Now, you think that bananas have all the potassium. Chia seeds have more. Now, 8 times more omega-3 than salmon. Now, we teach people that salmon is the best thing for omega-3, but chia seeds are better. It's healthier. You don't smell like fish. You can put it in your puddings. You can let it sit overnight. You can make all kinds of nice snacks. You can go on Google it up, and it's great. Now, look at it helps build the immune system. It helps in weight loss, normalizes blood sugar for diabetics, arthritic, cleans the colon. So you have an anti-inflammatory. It helps you sleep better, removes toxins, removes inflammations. You can read this on itself. You can sprinkle it on your foods and your smoothies, mix it in your smoothies. A great thing. Now let's look at this picture right here, guys and ladies. Let's look at this picture. Omega-3. Now, omega-3, we need more, okay? Obviously more of, you can just see the difference of the flaxseed, and actually you can add the chia in there, which is not on there. The cod liver oil, the raw butter, the shrimp, olive oil, and less of the sunflower oils, the corn oils, wheat germ, soybean, the sesame, the soft flours, the margarines, the canola, and almonds. Now, I know that these things are good for you. They have great monounsaturated fats in here, and they do help bring down cholesterol, triglycerides. They increase the high-density lipoproteins, but you need to get this proportion in line. So you're going to ask me, how many or how much omega-3 should I be taking? Well, that's a great question. The question and the answer I can give you is how much omega-6 are you taking in? If you're taking in lots of omega-6 and you want to eat more peanut butter, guess what? You need to increase the omega-3. And if you don't get it through foods, you can take omega-3s. They come 1,000 milligrams. You can get them 1,000 milligrams a pill. You can take 2, 3 a day, 3 grams. If you up your omega-3s and you still up your omega-6s, you're going to be a healthy individual. I hope that really sets off a good mindset for you guys and ladies. I really hope that this will help you because I know it will. Because there are so many people today who have so many problems of inflammation because of the high omega-6 levels in your body. And I wanted to bring it out to show you just peanut butter, which is one of my favorites, organic, crunchy peanut butter. I love it, but you have to up your omega-3s. God bless everyone. I hope you have a pleasant night if you are here in the USA, and a pleasant day. Particularly I see people out in Malaysia, Asia, China, Africa. And I wish you well. You and your family will catch up soon. By the way, Facebook, Motivational Doc, is the best way to communicate with me. I get many emails through YouTube. And because you are here, and I'm sure people will see us on my channel, that's a great way. So I ask you real quick to let me go ahead and remove this and put this. I ask you to subscribe if you haven't and check out my channels with many of my hundreds of self-help videos, particularly to poor posture. We've been spending the last couple of weeks on nutrition from a lot of requests, and people have really been enjoying that. So I hope you enjoyed this program, and I hope that you really have gained something out of this, and hopefully it will make a big change in your life. God bless you, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye now.